Do you know who you are? That sounds like a ridiculous question, right? Of course you know who you are. But if your answer is your job, your responsibilities or roles, your performance, then maybe what you know is who you had to become to function. Because most people were never taught how their mind works. They were taught how to perform. Go to school, get the marks, get the job, push through, keep up, don't fall behind. Modern society has become incredibly good at creating productive humans, but not necessarily fulfilled ones. And you can feel that everywhere now. People that are exhausted or disconnected, overstimulated, scrolling for relief, living for the weekend, or saying, "I'm fine," while their nervous system is screaming underneath them. And when somebody finally can't sustain the pressure anymore, what usually happens? We try to rehabilitate them back into performance. We get them functioning again, get them productive, coping. If you've read A Brave New World, this idea isn't new. The summer holiday was never really about a drug. It was about regulation through distraction, comfort and sedation. Just enough relief so that the machine could continue. Now, this doesn't mean that modern society is evil. Progress is not the enemy, industry is not the enemy, technology is not the enemy. The problem is that outward compliance became more important than inner stability. And we built systems focused on output without equally teaching humans how to live inside themselves. We didn't teach them how to regulate stress, understand emotion, process pain, build meaning, stay connected, or be present in relationships. Most importantly, we didn't teach them how to know when they were living from fear instead of clarity. And eventually, an unbalanced system always starts showing cracks, because the nervous system in survival changes everything. It changes our perception, decision-making, the way we are in relationships, our parenting, or our leadership. Because a stressed human interprets life differently to a regulated one. And that's not some philosophical position. That's a biological fact. When the nervous system is under threat, the brain narrows, it scans for danger, it becomes more reactive, protective, and defensive. And if enough humans live there long enough, our society starts reflecting that back. More division and burnout, loneliness, apathy, and addiction, and a sense of greater disconnection, even though we're more connected than ever. And yet, underneath all of it, human beings still ache for something deeper. You see it in the greatest films or stories, songs that people cry to, quiet moments where someone sits alone and thinks, man, there has to be more than this. And not necessarily more money or status or distraction, but more aliveness, connection, meaning, and truth. This work is not about becoming a hippie, it's not about rejecting modern life, it's not about escaping society, it's about creating humans who can participate in society without abandoning themselves. Humans who are internally coherent, who understand their mind, feel their emotion without drowning it. And for me, also then being able to parent without unconsciously passing down stress and survival, or humans who can succeed without their entire worth depending on performance. And that changes everything, because your friendships change, your relationships change, how you parent, and then our community changes. Because when enough people become internally stable, society itself becomes healthier. This is why I believe this is the most important work on earth. And unfortunately, in Australia especially, personal development still often gets sidelined as something for broken people, or something for people who can't handle life. But managing isn't the goal of life. Numbing isn't the goal. Performing isn't the goal. Surviving until retirement isn't the goal. You're meant to feel alive while you're alive. And I genuinely don't care where somebody gets this through. If they go to a psychologist, a men's group, bush camp, breathwork, meditation, a coach, kinesiology, or if they work with us here at Spiral Hub. I just want to see more people access coherence. Not just wealthy people, not just people with time, not just people after collapse, everyone. Because I want to live in a society filled with connected, purposeful human beings, not fractured ones, not chronically stressed ones. And if any part of this resonates with you, if some part of your life feels meh, if you've built a life that looks functional but that doesn't feel alive, then maybe it's time to start learning yourself. Not fixing yourself, learning yourself. And if you just want a conversation about that, as to where to start, feel free to DM or message me. It doesn't have to be through Spiral Hub, like I said. I just want to help as many people as possible remember what it feels like to actually be here.